Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So today we'll see one more important concept in our machine learning, that is a data set. So from the starting sessions we are saying that the machine will be trained with a lot of data from which it will learn some patterns and relationships, and that kind of information will be used to predict the results. So without the data the machine can't understand anything. So today's session we'll see what is the data and where it can be organized. Okay, yes. So usually the data can be represented with, so here data set is a concept where we'll be having a lot of data, so we can call it as a huge data. Okay, and this data is organized in a form of rows and columns, right? And rows represents a record, and a column represents the feature. Okay, for example, if you consider student performance as an example, student performance. Okay, so there we are giving some details of a lot of students, right? So student name, we can say the student name, studied hours, as well as internal marks, so we can say internal marks. Okay, so these are all different features. Okay, these are all different features. We can also call it as a dimensions. So these features will be represented in a columns, and one student record, that means all the features of a one student. For example, let us take some student A. The studied hours are some 8 hours, and the internal marks are some 30 out of 40, 30 out of 40, right? And student B studied 2 hours and 10 out of 40, and some C studied hours are some 6, so 25 by 40, right? So this is a kind of data, and this is a row and this is a column. So row represents the record of each particular uh, person in this case. Okay, in the student performance, each record is the complete information about the student, and each column is a feature or a dimension. So this kind of data will be there, and this will be given to the machine learning to learn the pattern. So from this kind of information it will learn a lot of patterns, right? So what we can say is a definition of a data set. Definition of a data set means it's a group of related information, a group of related information. How it will be stored? So it will be stored in rows and columns, rows and columns. Okay, not every data will be stored in a rows and columns. Okay, so there are different types of data. So what are the different types of data? So types, already we have seen this. Types means the first one is a numeric data, and text data, and images. So we can also use images as a data set, because if you want to identify the fraud currency detection, you need to give a different images. In order to use a face recognition, you need to train the model with a lot of images, right? So images. Similarly, audio formats will be there, and also video format will be there. So these are all the different types of data available in the data set. So we can simply say a group of related information is a data set. Okay, so here the data set is organized, I mean it is categorized into different ways. One is a training data set, and another one is a testing data set. So this also we have seen. So training data set means the data set which is used for train the complete machine model, okay, ML model. And testing means after completion of the training, the data giving to check the performance of the trained model, whether it was giving the positive predictions or negative predictions. That means the correct predictions or wrong predictions. Okay, so this is called a different types of data: training data set and testing data set. So after collecting the data, we need to divide that into training data set and testing data set. And whatever the data we are using in the training data set, that will be given for train the ML model, and testing data set in order to test the performance of a trained data, I mean trained machine model, okay, ML model. Now, here the question is where we have to find this particular data set. Okay, where to find? So sources of data set. So one thing we need to create ourselves. So create our own data set with our experiences. That is a one thing. Another thing, there will be a lot of predefined data sets. Predefined data sets. So where we can find these predefined data sets means there are a lot of websites like popular website. There is a website called Kaggle, kaggle.com. So from here we can find a lot of websites. I'll show you where we can find. And similarly, there is a one more predefined set, that is a UCI ML repository. ML repository. And there is a one more thing, very popular thing is a Huggingface dataset. Huggingface dataset. So this is the environment. Huggingface is the environment where you can find a lot of AI models. So there itself you can find a lot of datasets also. Okay, you just log into these websites and you can log in with your Gmail credentials, Google credentials, and you can download as many datasets you need. Okay, so I'll show you one. I'll log into this kaggle.com and I'll show you the datasets and how the columns and rows are there. And one more important thing is the file formats. File formats. So in which format the data sets will be there. Okay, so this is a dataset file format. Dataset file format. So it will be in terms of CSV, comma separated values, and it will be in terms of Excel documents, Excel worksheets, right? Another one is JSON files, and images. So just now we have seen images. For few applications we'll be using the images. Similarly, text files. So these are the different files format, how the data sets will be there, right? Now we will see I'll show you one website and I'll download one data set and I'll show you. Okay, yes, so let's open the website. So one website is a Kaggle. So you can go to the Kaggle. So there's the first one, kaggle.com. So here you will be finding a lot of data sets, a huge round of data sets. So this is a homepage, and here you will be finding data hub. In the data hub you can find the data sets. So go to the data sets, and here there are a lot of data sets. You can search here for the data sets. So if you want to, so just now we have seen a house price prediction. So we'll find the data set related to the house price prediction. See, house price prediction data set. So we are having a lot of data sets. See, house price predictions. So you can download this one. So I'll download this house price prediction dataset, and here you will be getting the complete information about this particular dataset. So here you will be finding the features. What are the features of dataset? See, details. So these are the features. That means the columns. So ID, area, bedrooms, number of bathrooms, floors, year built, location, condition, garage, price. These are all the different fields. Okay, if you want to download this one, so simply you can go with the download. So it will, so you will be getting this code. So here you can find the download option, so you can download it. and see, it will ask for login. So sign in with your Google. So once you got that, so you can download here. So download dataset as a zip, and I completed my download. So see, here it is, house price prediction dataset. See, I'm having some idea, sorry, ID, area, bedrooms, number of bathrooms, floors, year built, location, condition, garage, and price. And you can see these are the different columns. Okay, columns representing the features, and rows representing the record, each record. So how many records are there? So in this data set, we are having around 2000 records. 2000 records. So we can train the model with the 2000 records. And how many columns we have seen here? See, how many columns? You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 columns. So 10 columns are there, and 2000 records are there. So this is a dot. You can go to the properties and you can see this is a dot CSV file. Okay, dot CSV file. And see, you can also download a lot of another data sets related to your thing. See, YouTube recommendations or Netflix recommendations. So you'll be getting a lot of things. See here, YouTube crisis actor video and recommendations. So you can download this one. So you'll be having the complete information here. So about this file. So what are the different features we are having? So see, these are all the different columns or dimensions we can say. And simply you can download this one, and you can check. So YouTube crisis actor video list cut. See, index video ID. So whatever the video we are uploading in YouTube, for every video there will be an ID, right? A name, channel, category, views, likes, and dislikes. So these are all the different features available here. And how many records? Some 8,822 records are there. 8,822 records. So by using these data, the model will be trained so that it will recommend the videos for our for the users. Okay, from this particular things. So if you train this data to the machine learning model, first it will learn the patterns among all these data, and it will find the relationships, and finally it will predict the recommendations given to the users. So like this, we'll be having a lot of data sets in this particular websites. So not only in this websites, there are many websites are there. So among that, the major important and very commonly used websites for these data sets is Kaggle, UCI ML Repository, and Huggingface Dataset. Okay, so one more thing, we can create our own data, but we need to do everything. So that means whatever the information we have studied in the feature engineering, so we need to collect the data, we need to identify the missing values, and we need to handle the missing values, and we need to clean the data. Okay, so we need to scale the information, we need to encode the information. So all these things we need to done before giving the data as a training to the machine learning model. So whenever the data you collected from this particular website, so everything will be 90% of the work will be done, and you can directly use this particular data in the training purpose. Okay, so hope you understood the importance of data set. So finally we can say data set is a collection of organized data used to train and test machine learning models. So here the definition itself containing organized data. So already the data has been organized. You can simply use that for training and testing the machine learning models, right? So hope you understood this one, and if you are having any doubts regarding this one, feel free to post your doubts in the comment section. Definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. And if you really enjoyed the session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.